School football playoffs for all 4 classes have been postponed. Our Shyla Florence joins us live in the studio to tell us more about this development. Shyla.
Thanks, Phyllis. The Executive Director, David Price, released a statement this afternoon stating that the playoffs will begin after the litigations have been resolved. Price says, quote, "We are extremely disappointed to not be having the playoffs this weekend. We understand the frustration from all of the parties involved, and we want nothing more than to put the focus back on the student athletes and their pursuit of a championship. However, we must abide by the decisions of the courts and their timeline," end quote. Now, this all happened because back in December of 2023, the WVSSAC reclassified schools across the state. And in August 2024, they reclassified 22 schools again, only 2 weeks before the regular season of high school football was scheduled to begin. Last Friday, the Wood County Board of Education filed for an injunction relief for the WVSSAC to use the original reclassification that was made back in December of 2023. Wood County Judge Bean granted that injunction on Saturday, so the WVSSAC changed the playoff seedings to reflect the ruling. This change caused 4 teams to be postponed from the playoffs and 4 teams to be added to the playoffs. The 4 teams added were Capital High School and St. Albans, both AAA teams, Lincoln High School, a AA team, and St. Mary's, a single A team. The teams that were booted from the playoffs were Point Pleasant and Hampshire County High School, both AAA teams, Westside High School, a AA team, and Tulsa High School, a single A team. Now, in light of Point Pleasant being kicked out of the playoffs, an injunction was filed in Mason County Circuit Court yesterday for Point Pleasant to be allowed in the playoffs. The judge granted that injunction late Monday with a compromise that the 2 AAA teams would play the teams that replaced them. This means that Point Pleasant would face St. Albans and Hampshire County would face Capital. According to the court ruling, these games would play this Friday. However, the WVSSAC is waiting a formal copy of that ruling. Once that ruling is received, the WVSSAC would consider appropriate action on those games. We are still waiting to hear from the WVSSAC on the official decision regarding the AAA teams playing each other. Westside High School has also filed for an injunction against WVSSAC. A hearing for that petition is scheduled tomorrow at the Wyoming County Circuit Court at 1 p.m. What we know for sure right now is that the playoffs for all 4 classes are currently postponed until the court rulings are all decided on. This is an ongoing story, and we will continue to provide updates as we get them. Phyllis, back to you.
Shyla Florence reporting live in the studio. Shyla, thank you for that information.